As the sun's rays gently streamed through the window, the rich, inviting aroma of brewing coffee danced through the air, carried by the soft morning breeze. A mysterious aura surrounded the woman by the window, mingling with the potent yet sweet scent that filled the air. A green cup sat on a small plate on the table, its surface alive with dancing steam that carried the rich aroma of espresso. Her red lipstick, vibrant hue, shone back at her from the sponge surface before she cut into the tender cake. The cake's texture was incredibly light and airy, like a cloud, as she gently pulled a piece away, exposing the smooth white cream filling. With a graceful lift of the spoon, she savored the cake, its velvety texture melting on her tongue, a perfect harmony of sweetness and the subtle tang of a dark chocolate. Her lips curved in a smile, and she cast a quick, admiring look at the barista as he prepared other customers' orders. A silent thank you for the delicious food conveyed through her nod. The gentle strains of music, softly emanating from hidden speakers and softened by the lush greenery of hanging plants, filled the room as the woman gazed out the window, her eyes fixed on the passerby on the cobblestone streets. Her fingers grazed the rim of the cup, and the warmth of the day seeped into her, mirroring the burgeoning feelings for the man she'd been seeing. As her attention was drawn to the people passing by the cafe, she noticed the man dressed in a white long sleeved button up shirt and a dark vest, holding a bouquet of mixed flowers with a few roses in it. He quickly walked into the room, his face breaking into a bright smile as he saw her sitting by the window, the door nudging the bell to announce his arrival. As he approached the woman, the sweet scent of the flowers filled the air before he got onto one knee to give them to her. A delicate flush spread across her cheeks as her fingers met his, and she accepted them, feeling the soft press of his lips on her hand. He slowly moved away from her to sit at the table, his eyes fixed on her dark eyes, now brightened by the sunlight. A dreamy desire was etched on his features, revealing his undisguised reverence for her, as if she were a goddess in his eyes. Thank you for the flowers, Thomas. They are beautiful, spoke the woman softly. She watched his smile spread across his face, a reflection of her own joy over his gift. A quick look at the barista revealed he was already getting Thomas's order ready, exactly as requested. As he approached, the rich aroma of freshly brewed espresso filled the air, accompanying a slice of decadent chocolate mousse cake that was placed on the table. Thank you. Enjoy, ma'am. Sir, stated the barista. Thomas watched him leave, then turned his attention to the order, his fingers reaching towards the woman. A deep thankfulness for her kindness swelling within him. For a long time, their eyes were locked, and the world around them faded away. You remember what I like, Marie, chirped Thomas. Her subtle had not brought a smile to his face, an unspoken acknowledgement of her detailed awareness of his unusual cafe order. A warm tinkle bloomed on Marie's skin from the soft touch of his fingertips, grazing her hand. A flicker of joy ignited in her chest, her heart swelling with affection for his kindness. I am so happy to see you today, Marie. I have been thinking about you since the morning. As a matter of fact, I think of you all the time. Oh, Thomas, whispered Marie, seeing the unwavering devotion sparkling in his eyes, a heat rose to her cheeks, signaling his undeniable decision that she was the only woman for him. The rich aroma of espresso hung in the air, a constant companion to the gentle, steamy sides of the machine where the barista was busy. Your dreaminess never ends. It's quite adorable, my dear. How could I possibly not dream? Marie, you are my sun, my moon, and stars. No matter what time of the day it is, something will always remind me of you, and my thoughts will travel to you, spoke Thomas softly. He took a small sip of the espresso, the comforting bitterness a familiar sensation as his fingers brushed her skin, and he slowly lifted the cup. Lost in a thought, his gaze caressed the woman he loved, a silent acknowledgement of his deep happiness to be by her side. Marie smiled, a comforting warmth blooming in her chest as she recalled their first meeting on a rainy day, where he would gently share his umbrella for her walk to the bus station. As they walked by, Thomas beckoned her into the cafe for a warm cup of coffee. The chill air outside making the offer irresistible. They lingered long after their voices, a soft murmur as they covered every topic imaginable. He watched her eyes light up with admiration, a silent testament to his thoughtful care and constant concern for her well being. Marie, started Thomas. A few blinks were all it took for her to return from her daydream about him, which should have been lost in a while looking at him. A soft smile bloomed on his face, a knowing expression suggesting he understood the recent events. Yes. Well, we have been meeting for the last few months. Would you would you consider becoming something more official, like being my girlfriend? Asked Damas. Her lips parted in a silent, split-second hesitation after his question. Then a soft sound of amusement escaped her. A gentle blush spread across her cheeks as she lowered her head, her eyes fluttering a couple of times. As he waited for her answer, Thomas's chest ached with the rapid thumping of his heart, a physical manifestation of his dread that she would turn him down. His throat felt rough and dry, and he watched mesmerized as she smoothed a stray lock behind her ear. Of course, I would love to, Thomas, answered Marie softly. She watched as his arms relaxed, and a light-hearted chuckle escaped him, as though a great burden had been lifted from his soul. He softly kissed the skin of her hand, a silent but profound expression of his respect and love for her. The hours melted away, yet they were perfectly happy to remain there, simply enjoying the peaceful feeling of being together. Marie's delicate charm and flowing movements were ideal for his desire to shield and cherish her, a feeling that elevated her to the status of a goddess in his eyes. In that instant, they understood that fate had guided their steps to converge on this very path, leading to their mating and their eventual blossoming, well, into a devoted couple over time.